10 signs your partner does love you, even if you think otherwise. My partner does not love me presently. Perhaps this heart-wrenching study has crossed your mind recently. However, there are two effects to feet right way first. Indeed, though there may be some signs your partner is not in love with you. If so, there may be an horizonless number of reasons your partner might feel distant or feel unloving at the moment. Indeed, though they may still be in love with you. You spent numerous moments of closeness together, supported each other through life's challenges, and made numerous cherished recollections, so it can be a palpitating situation when your loved one starts getting disconnected and detached from you. This unforeseen aloofness of your mate may leave you in the lurch, wondering what went wrong and where, and it would help if you had clear answers to determine your place in their life. You spent days and hours talking, lived joyous or sad moments together, and they poured you with lots of love, gifts, affection, not to forget. Physical closeness was great. Too, everything sounded perfect, but also all of it unforeseen. Commodity happens, and the gap starts from there. So that are 10 signs that your mate does not love you. Indeed, if you suppose else. I know it will be a bit heartbreaking to watch this videotape, but I hope this helps. So before we begin, don't forget to turn on that announcement bell so that you get notified as soon as we upload a videotape. Also make sure to like, partake and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of the vids. Let's begin. The first and most important thing is that 1. You just suppose that they don't love you. The first sign is simple. You suppose they don't love you presently. The veritably allowed. That they have fallen out of love with you could simply be low tone, regard. Right? Check in with yourself. Do you feel like anxious attachment or low tone regard are at work? Or is your gut telling you that commodity significant has changed? Occasionally, the problem lies within ourselves, and we aren't suitable to figure out. Just by creating a study of him, not loving you could also be the reason that you're feeling anxious and nervous about your relationship. So make sure to check up on yourself and suppose about it. And only if you are 100% sure that it's not you who's thinking too much, also you must look for other signs. And we will talk about it right now. 2. They don't ask about you or your life. They are just not interested. Not only is this ungracious, it's also enough clear, straightforward sign that someone's not really feeling you. Your significant other should want to know how you are doing. They should ask you questions, perhaps about your family, your job, or your beliefs. Being sure to hear just as important as they speak. Still, you can always go the discussion or turn it into some kind of game. If you suppose they are at a loss for words, the key is interest. Not so much the content but content. Seriously, it can be commodity that seems really boring. But as exploration has refocused out, couples make closeness through hundreds of veritably ordinary, mundane moments in which they essay to make emotional connections you have got to make ever. Indeed, if it's just by asking someone's favorite color. 3. They start crossing the boundaries they agreed on. Still, they may have fallen out of love with you. If they flirting with one person or multiple people, it's a major cause for concern if they flirting with someone specific on a regular basis. Signs that she's interested in someone differently include dressing else when they are going to see them, texting them constantly and talking about particular effects, or relish and opining on numerous of their social media posts. 4. They don't make time for you presently. Still, also they won't be making any trouble to spend time with you. If they does not love you like he used to, they will always be at work or with his musketeers or his family, and they won't try to include you in his social life. Suppose about it. If the Joe wants to be part of your life, he will want to spend time with you outside his work and scores. Still, he might be in the house but completely in his own world. If you live together, having your own space is important in any relationship. But if he's constantly spending time on his work, a television series, or a game, and the two of you are not indeed eating together or mellowing together in the gloamings like you used to, also this is a major sign that there's surely commodity wrong. 5. They are interested in meeting only if it leads to physical closeness. When they eventually stops being so busy and actually replies to your dispatches, it's only because they want sex. However, the first thing they thinks about is going to a place where both of you will get the chance to have coitus. If they are meeting you, they're not veritably interested in going on dates or trying out that new eatery you've always wanted to go to. Then it's another huge red flag that they are just falling out of love, and you need to move on from the toxic relationship. Because if you keep yourself in the same scenario, it will drain you completely, mentally and physically both. And then will come a time when you will directly confront your partner to quit the relationship. 6. They are no longer proud to be with you. Still, your mind has formerly checked out of the relationship. If you realize you are more embarrassed or ashamed to be associated with your mate, not allowing, "That's my man, gal," and rather allowing commodity like, "Ah, yeah, that's my man, gal," indicates they are not proud to be with you. They might also talk behind your back to their friends that how they are not happy with you, which is just another sign of ruining the relationship, because whenever someone involves a third person in a relationship, it is always going in a base. 7. They are emotionally distant. It's simple. A man who's in love with you'll look for ways to be close to you. And I don't mean just the physical touch. The essential connection that builds a strong and fulfilling relationship is emotional commitment and closeness. This is the part where you will actually know for sure if they loves you or not. Do they prefer not to talk to you about effects that bother them? Do you feel they have put a massive wall between you two, and no matter how hard you hit it, you cannot find indeed a peephole so you could get to them? Well, that's a huge red flag that your Joe is not comfortable being with you, and he might not love you presently. 8. You choose silent contempt over dissensions, no arguments. Everyone likes to argue, but occasionally you have to in order to strengthen your bond. Expressing and working through wrathfulness and hurt is pivotal to maintaining a healthy cooperation. Else, your negative feelings will make into disdain, another major relationship killer, and it will alienate every commerce you have with your partner. However, your disdain may take over and sluggishly eat down at your relationship until its breaking point. If you constantly keep quiet about the effects they do that irk or upset you, rather of having conversations about them, this is a reflective sign you are falling out of love. 9. They frequently forget important events. We don't indeed mean birthdays or anniversaries. We are talking about the other important effects going on. However, if they are easily not concerned about the big events in your life, if you have a big meeting at work and they forget that it ever passed, for sure, some guys forget the odd event, and that's forfeiture. But if it's a recreating thing, it's a huge red flag. 10. They put you down. Connections are about loving each other unconditionally, despite our excrescencies, actually, because of our flaws. However, especially in a manner that puts you down. He does not love you. If they makes fun of you about anything or makes you feel dumb in front of others, then it's a clear sign that they don't have real feelings for you, and they're just trying to push you away. So these were few clear signs that your partner has stopped loving you. So this is all for today's video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as we upload a video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in next one.